Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Chris on the left and Benoist on the right. This is the third round of the XTC Finals, Ireland versus France. Joining me, Paul. How you doing?
I'm doing, it's very early. I was about to say well, but I can't lie this early in the morning.
You know what?
I'm here, I'm pumped.
Look, we're not here to compare who got up when and how they felt then. It's fine. I'm glad to have you. Thank you for waking up so early to be with us.
And who's first player? I guess it must be the Resistance player must be first.
Yeah, looks like it.
That means those Jedi are aces.
Indeed. Those Irish Jedi. Look at their beautiful green Aether sprites. Oh, he's got Hexiled cockpits. I choose to believe that is in honor of us.
All right. Well, I mean, on the left, Chris from Ireland, as you mentioned, 4 Delta 7 Jedi Knights, and they're moving last. So
it seems so difficult to get that out. Delta 7s.
I was desperately trying not to say Delta 7 beans.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't quite fit in the names, but we'll get there.
Yeah. And on the right, we have actually a higher initiative variation of the 3T70s and 2 pods.
Mm-hmm.
Going with the Red Bean Squadron experts and Jesika Pava instead of the I-1s with the BB-8s. Jesika Pava does not have heroic, but the 2 generics do, and then we have Rose with C-3PO in the pod, such great efficient little ship, and Finn with heroic, such a great efficient little ship.
Oh man, he's so mean. Also, chat has deemed him Finto in honor of the Pinto Bean.
Pinto Bean, excellent. Yes, thank you.
Personal favorite. And
I feel like there's something to be done with C-3PO and like the chemical composition of complex starches that we're missing, but not being a nutritional psychologist or whatever, I lack that knowledge.
Invent a profession? Nutritional psychologist. How do these foods make you feel?
I believe that was someone in chat. I can't scroll up that far. Jess, the Great Destroyer Pava, does not have a talent slot. As someone who has almost never looked at Resistance ships and their available upgrades, I thank you for this knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, she also has passive reroll, so not a big deal.
True.
Oh, do we just... Right. Is it over the top to name him Benoist?
Yes, because he's a real person with a real name.
I'm a real boy!
And speaking of which, is turning up along his board edge. The Jedi have spread out as you would expect with their double reposition ability and moving last. Their Resistance is going to want to catch one of these Jedi in more arcs than they can escape. It might be tricky though, honestly. But when they do, I feel like the Jedi Knights are not going to hold up.
Alright, blue banks around the gas cloud with that fine-tuned control. Already threatening to come in on the sides, but we could see turns and banks. Ooh, gets a lockout there on the obstacle because there is jam present.
There is. We got 2 red jam actions on the Resistance side in the pods.
Yeah, I think Funwalk often forgets about the jam on those pods, but we don't forget.
Is that the Funwalk who tabled his opponent in round 1?
Different one.
Different phone walk. Okay, my bad.
He's a changed man because we berated him so much for that missed jam. We were actually talking, was it yesterday or was it today, about the fact, he was like, oh, I played Fabi and I beat him. And I was like, oh, all I remember is that you missed a jam. And he was like, that was the same game. I beat Fabi in the game that I missed that jam. And I was like, well, I don't remember your victory. I do remember that you screwed up.
All right, so I mean Jedi are definitely forcing a choice on the resistance list next round. But I feel like with this barrel roll, like the pincer isn't wide enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It seems like
I guess we'll see what red does.
Be coming in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now you've all got the same vector, Victor.
And green is not able to turn away without losing an action. So that presents a complication. Mm-hmm. It kind of selects the target, I think, with a bunch of 2-hards from that formation. There's not really, or 2 banks and 2-hards, there's not really anywhere where green can go.
Yeah.
Red Jedi just tossed his lock very far away. I'm sure it's fine.
If this was all, if red and yellow were going across the top of the board, and green, if blue was further down and green was in the middle, then it's like, oh no, where do you go? Who do you choose? Somebody's going to get on the side. But they all kind of, it seems like they're mostly coming from the same direction at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's still possible for the Jedi to scatter. I feel like green is in danger of being caught. And if you try and commit to punish that, I mean, you're just putting everyone's arcs on everyone. If you try to be squirrely with any of the Jedi, they're likely not going to be getting a great shot because they'll have to use both of their repositions, end up with no force. Yeah, the iSavant confirming for us that from the top of the board to the bottom of the board is outside of range 3. I don't think it really matters for the target lock. It's just that it's out there and exists.
Yeah.
It would be on one of the gas clouds, but functionally irrelevant for the game state, honestly.
And for this, it's
there
like,
are no
it's
upgrades.
Nice they're all in one place. Yeah. Hopefully they won't get attached to a ship down there.
Yeah, so as Rich P says, no way to clear that rock, so no way to clear the locks without jams.
Do you bank or hard turn with your resistance forerunners?
I mean, the 1 hard to the right by green, and then a barrel roll and boosts puts you probably out of 2 bank arcs, right? That's why I said a mix of 2 banks and 2 hards. Like, you have to kind of spread your arcs a little. Mm-hmm. Maybe you just 2 hard to the left anyway and say either green's in our arcs or not shooting, and blue is the one we gang up on. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure Chris has played this list quite a bit. It's not like he made massive gaps in positioning. This might actually be kind of a standard sort of setup for him. I'm interested to see how he gets threats on the resistance list, because they're beefy with those T-70s. Got to chew through them.
Did you watch, I Think You Should Leave, the comedy show on Netflix?
I did not.
Okay. Well, then I won't reference it. Instead, I will move on. I like your mixture of 2s and banks. Seems strong. Good cross-section of arcs. The banks for the Red Squadron experts would be better for that gas cloud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's not a hard turn.
Fin, the tip of the spear. All right, they're just, I guess, saying either we're going to catch red, or if blue came slow in to just try and get a shot. Might still get a couple of arcs, but probably have gas cloud coverage. All right, I mean, one bank to victory, is that the resistance formula? The modification of the one straight to victory from the rebels?
Exactly. They got the shield, the tech slot, and with that, a curved one forward instead of just the one straight.
That's right. The evolution of technology allows us to change our facing and bearing by 22.5 degrees.
Rebels, they were all about those primitive straight lines. Now we're in the future
Little...
with curves.
Got the C-3PO very efficient coordinate.
Yep.
For a lock from yellow. Excellent eyeball on the range there from Benoist.
Later.
Well, I have good and bad news.
Give me the bad news.
Green is gonna get shot more than once.
And the good news.
Benoist is gonna shoot green more than once.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's sort of, seeing as their opponents, it seems like that's one piece of news. It's just two different spins on it.
Yeah, you're good at that spin. There's the focus from green. Does not do any fine-tuned controls because wants the focus and the force point.
Yeah, I think considering he's got the lock from yellow, you're going to want the extra mod. And if you get lucky, you might have that focus for your attack.
This is...
Red is obviously committing themselves. I mean, this is the dishonorable joust, right?
Right? And you said it before the game. The Jedi Knights are aces. They get to move last with double reposition. Why are they in front of everything?
I mean, X-Wing is a dice game, so
I guess
they're just they're hoping that they keep the Jedi Knight alive and do enough damage that yeah, I guess that the T-70s become less efficient when they start having to turn around. That's when the Jedi will really shine, obviously, after they've got past the formation and you have to start making choices as a resistance player, which way to go. Here we go. First shot. Rose from the back. Bunch of friends in arc. A hit crit. Force spend to negate that damage, but already stripped a defensive mod from your weakest shot. Wait, has he? Thinking about it?
One evade and one eyeball. So it takes...
Yeah. Alright.
Uses the force point.
Lord of Britannia saying that you have tricked him for the bet. You have both players with initiative, which is incorrect.
Hey, I gave you all the information, and you used it however you used it, alright? You didn't correct me at the time of the bet. But also, who is... Oh, it's Benoist, right? The Red Squadron experts are moving first. And we talked about how the Jedi are the aces here.
Yep, and that means they're shooting first, so they've stripped the mods from green. They've got a shield down already. This is pretty decent. Pava with the reroll. Nice. It's, yeah. But Benoist's got to be happy about how this is going. He's already got half points. With, what, 2 shots remaining?
Oh, boy. Yep. Finn's going to put the nail in the coffin, man. Finn's the closer.
He's kind of a big deal.
All right.
Okay. Chris's gamble not looking great at the moment. Let's see how the last couple of attacks shake out. Choose violence. There we go.
2 hits. More mods, so green takes 1. The Jedi will get to
Finn.
shoot.
Finn shoots after them, right? So
Yeah. But
He's
they've
the
already,
only
I mean, they've
I2 on the
shown
board.
their hand, right? They all took locks on this T-70, so they're not shooting Finn.
And Chris has confirmed that for us.
If there was any doubt. Hit crit. Oh, green doesn't have a target lock. Rip. I guess he could have shot Finn. I might have shot him just to get that focus out of there.
Yeah, because even if you force him to use his ability, you're burning his 1 mod anyway. Okay, 2 shields. It has begun.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow with a target lock.
Is that a line from the Mortal Kombat movie, the original one? It has
What?
begun.
Yeah, man. That's a classic. Right?
Okay.
It came
I
out
think so.
like 30 years ago now. It's a classic.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
Me either.
No, I remember how bad the first one was.
Hey, man. You just called it a classic. And there was no sarcasm. I would have detected it.
It's true. Here we go. Blue still has a force. Was that blue?
That was
No, it
yellow.
was yellow?
Has the
I'm
force
very confused.
target lock.
Yeah.
Eye into an eye. 1 of 8 takes 1. Green soaking it up.
Alright. I think... I mean, not having any range 1 shots.
Red.
Red's got the lock. That is a crit and 2 eyes, so he's going to need to reroll both.
Yeah.
He has a force. He could have just turned 1 up.
Here.
It
Turn
works
that one
out.
up. Hit it crit. 1 of 8 takes hit crit, which will live. Which is
So
not.
Finn is the decider. Just what do we got there?
I'm not naming Finn in George Bush the
Oh,
decider.
yeah, it's just
Here we go.
range 2. So not going to have a 3-die banger.
It'll become 3 dice. Give it time.
You say that as if there's some sort of cheating technology on that resistance ship. Oh dear.
So if there's a blank or a focus in here, he takes 2 and dies. Right?
Yeah. And that is a blank or a focus on the second die. You have
Paul?
to think that...
Paul, what did I say?
Yes.
What did I say was going to happen here?
I believe you said something along the lines of there will be regret. The river of tears has yet to be cried, but already I can see its path. It's very
said
poetic,
Finn?
honestly.
Yes, thank you very much for attributing that to me. I said Finn was the closer. He's going to close out that ship, and he did. Goodbye, Green.
Yeah, I mean, you face jousted a ship with 1 more gun, and that last shot was the difference. Also, I think honestly, Rose sneaking, having to spend the force to not take a shield on Rose's shot felt probably a little unlucky.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I think Chris left the oven on. He didn't get enough time for lunch. He's getting back to that pizza. I don't know. It was weird because it seemed like he started to spread out and then he converged right back in the center.
Yeah.
Well, on to the next one.
I almost feel like with Finn being up front, like I know it feels like a trap to shoot at your opponent's 31 point ship.
Yeah.
But that was the gun you could take off the board before it shot at you.
Yeah.
And with the the locks that he put out there, that could have easily been on Finn. And if Finn takes that much damage, Finn doesn't finish off green, and you've got the ability to sloop or 5K or just escape around the back and see what you can do next turn.
The Finisher is a pretty good name.
The Finisher.
I'm not going to replace Finto. That's very good. It's appropriate. But, you know, Finisher's pretty good. Would that be an alt art,
right, well,
like Finn as a like a wrestler dropping an elbow? Would that work?
I mean, I probably would have gone with the Punisher thing, like one of the old '90s comics with this cartoonishly muscled guy with guns sprouting all over him, and then just slap the Finn's head on there for when he's got one of his patented "what the heck is going on here" expressions.
Ooh, Blake has spawned a multi-Twitch. Oh my god.
That is quite the URL.
RIP data plan. Oh my god. That's too many streams. That's too many streams. But thank you, Blake. You're doing the Lord's work. Finn Diesel! Oh, that's very good too.
I am, all these years later, I saw The Fast and the Furious, the first one, for free, and I'm still angry about it. I still want my money back from that movie, which was free to me.
In middle school or whatever, but I don't think I've seen it since then. Do you get views on multi-stream? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Hey, is it too soon? Would you 5K the red Delta? That seems like the play, right?
Yeah?
Cool. We're in agreement. It's the one bank from...
Oh, he missed his chance to jam.
I know. He needs his focus. It's fine. I can forgive him.
Oh, that was Finn. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So, it's jousting block duties complete. We're going to see some... Oh no! Some excitement. They failed 4K. By green. Should have been simmered a little longer with that maneuver.
Yeah, a little too much spice, not enough sweetness.
Is that
one bank from Rose?
Is that a thing on beans? Sweet beans?
Oh yeah. Oh, when I talk about pintos, I'm making Cajun pintos. A little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Or I mean, a baked bean, right? A baked bean's got brown sugar in it.
Yeah, or molasses. Sure, I'll buy it.
You will. This stream brought to you by Hunt's Beans.
There's that 4K. Settling in the right flank of the X-Wings. Got green waiting for the kill shot.
Ooh, there's a bump from blue, but that's pretty favorable.
It's not terrible.
5K from yellow. This is bold. This is very bold.
Caliente. What is my cat eating?
Oh. Is it beans? Are you setting me up?
No. My cat was a rescue from someone's garden.
Mm-hmm.
And has basically the equivalent of kitty crones.
Okay.
And we think this was caused because one of the easiest things that she could find to fill her stomach with was probably like paper that was in recycling boxes.
Mm-hmm.
She has this habit of chewing on paper. Not that she's lacking for food now that she is our pet, but still.
Wow.
Very awkward to find little shredded bits of, like, oh, this was a telephone bill that I left on the table. Now it's covered in kitty spit.
Well, thank you
All
for
right.
taking us on that journey. with
Oh
you.
my god, what a shot. Oh. Well,
Was that in the yellow?
yeah. I think Yellow just gave up half points immediatamente. Oh, what's that? He had a...
I think he didn't deal the shield damage on the first shot.
Oh, I
was
see.
wondering where
Yeah.
that was. So now he's dealing it all at once. Blinded pilot.
Okay, I mean... Whew.
You.
What were those two rerolled from? Am I missing something? It was Pava. Yep, that's what I was missing.
Yes.
That
That's dead.
Jedi Knight is no longer, and he's blinded, which means he just has naked dice, blinded and without force, to be clear. He has naked dice on his shot. So that's a rough. Now it is the Republic's turn to fight back. They're trying to give each other dice. And
Here, you take it. No!
it's going fine.
I draw my own dice.
Alright, this is Yellow's last hurrah. Got 2 hits. It's not nothing.
2 hits and green could kill him.
Yeah.
Blank focus. Come on, green. Nope. Takes 1. Lives.
And it's
an
not a
affront to
crit.
nature.
Oh boy. This is sliding away from Chris rather rapidly.
Indeed. Range 1. 4v2.
Having to use another good shot for kill green.
Oh,
Or a shot, let's call it.
Crit.
There you go.
There
Green has
you
died.
go. The green bean expert. Buried.
The green bean expert.
You a fan? Hey, so here's a question. Green beans.
Yes.
Do you buy fresh green beans and snap the ends off? And do you like saute them or do you stew them?
I almost universally saute or stir fry them.
Okay. See, that's my wife is from the north, close to you. And that's how they did it. Here in the south, always almost always stewed.
Like part of a casserole or a stew or something.
Yeah, but like in like beef stock, sometimes with new potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've added green beans to like a stew of some kind that I've been making, but very rarely. I prefer get out my wok, have a little fun with it.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. This is not a
little bit
promotional
of-
stream for Funwalk.
A little bit of peanut oil in the wok. You blister them. You keep them moving. A little bit of rice wine vinegar and soy sauce, and then sesame oil to finish after they're out of the pan. Maybe some sesame seeds if you have them. Nice
Soon
little
fell
side
in the
for pretty
chat.
much anything.
Hold on. He says he cooks the whole thing, stringy ends and all. Ooh, no.
I mean, you can, right? Like,
I don't want it. That is
It's
nails
just
on
a
chalkboard for me. Hey,
oh, yeah, in Thai curry. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. I don't tend to make Thai curries. We make more. I was about to say Indian style curry, but let's be honest, it's English style curry.
Yep. Funwalk is beating Ollie by 1 point presently. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for the update.
Live score is brought to you by anybody in chat who happens to have another window open.
Big shout out to anybody in chat. Thank you very much for sponsoring this stream with your information.
When you say it like that, it sounds like I was being facetious.
All right, well, probably a K turn from Finn. This is when you kind of wish that you had ATP and you could bank, calculate.
Yes, Sunjinfell saying that the Indian food menus in England are so funny when you've seen how they do it in India. Where I live, Vancouver, in British Columbia, there are quite a few, I guess, immigrants from, I think mostly Punjab, but I'm sure all over India.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have some absolutely dynamite, authentic Indian cooking. It's fantastic. I love it.
Thank you very much, Eno, for the sub. We do have sub goals during this event. First one is hit at 25. We're at 13, so we're 12 away from that. But we've got some big goals. So we've got the card pairs up front, the big Kyber Elimination League pilot set here at the end, and then the last one is a TIE FO model from Bandai. So big prizes there.
Ooh, fancy.
All right. Who dat? Talon roll after the coordinated from Rose.
Yeah, that C3P Rose is just so efficient.
Yeah,
it's great. You get one little mod for yourself. You've got usually passive mods from your ability, so that calculate is extra valuable. And just being able to spread the love, do a little one bank, clear your stress, do it again. He's great.
Fine-tuned boost away with red. Are you still in?
I think in Rose's arc and Finn's arc.
Oh man, you're gonna get double potted. Pod clapped.
Choosing violence. No, I don't want it.
All right, until you come up with another better term for being caught between two pods, it's pod clapped. So it's on you, honestly.
Yeah, you're right. It is my fault.
Red Squadron Expert going to start us off 4v2 into blue.
Ooh,
good God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The dice are going out of the box. The life is going out of his ships. Chris is having, I think this is more of a Scottish term, but he's having a mare, as they say.
Wow. Disrespected by the dice and by Paul.
I honestly couldn't tell you if it's an Irish term. I think the Irish would probably say it's a fucking nightmare.
I was gonna say it with an Irish accent and see if it feels right. It's oh no, he's out. Oh, the one that K turned and Blake's out again. Oh no, that is so bad.
Wow. Well, can the pod clap finish it off?
Dodge
No,
this.
they do not have enough damage.
You don't know what happened there, but it was an audio explosion.
I felt it in my heart.
Hit crit 2 eyeballs. Is that in a red?
And last and least, oh no, blue still gets to shoot. I did forget that. What with our collision at I3. Man, the I3, I know you give up the, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, good news is he gets to roll 4 dice. His other attack.
Yeah.
Or are they just saying that he missed the one, so he gets to roll the extra one? Yeah, I think they're discussing it amongst themselves. Just roll the extra die. Or
Had blue
the
already
whole
shot?
thing. I think he did not roll it enough dice.
There's 2 hits, 1 evade. There are no... Does Rose get a reroll there?
Was Finn at range 3?
Finn was not in arc.
But it didn't come through, so... one shield that feels honestly disrespectful. And Finn, what is the sound of one pod clapping?
He's back on board. All right. One hit, two evades. There's some justice.
So a full health red, acting last, with a significant chunk of resistance on your tail. It's not great.
Oh, man. 39 minutes left. We might have an early one here, folks. But maybe Red can make a show out of it.
Jagged Rose did shoot. It was evaded by Red. Sorry, I felt like I spoke over you asking a question.
What do you do with all these stressed T70s? I think you're just too hard.
Do whatever you want, man. You got time. Just one bank in, just in case Red turns to his left. Like, what's the most threatening thing that Red can do is what? Sloop right and get an unmodified shot at range 3 on one of your full health, like Jesika Pava, maybe?
Yeah.
One hard to the left to go after Finn, who's probably banking in to block that. Doesn't seem great. I mean, Chris does not have a lot of good options here.
I would say none.
Yeah. Facing a gas cloud, I have to turn around sometime.
Here's the one bank from Finn. Looks good. Go for the jam.
Yeah, K-Turner.
No, you need the focus, but it's fine.
Oh,
yeah, just
you were...
does the hard turn. Yeah, get facing the right direction.
I know he's even got the bullseye for the jam, but it just feels bad to... You suspect your opponent is doing a red maneuver, so...
Yeah. Takes a
You're just
full
jamming him
focus.
For the flex. Alright, staying stressed with the Red Bean Squadron expert. There's the 5k. YOLO across the cloud. You only live once. As he could see from his 3 friends, who are now dead. Being only Jedi Knights, they don't get the Force Ghost treatment.
Here we go. Range 3. 2 rerolls. They don't work out. Spends the focus for 2.
I think it was just a fumbling change rather than... There you go.
Right.
Safe.
You don't need to reroll outside the dice box. It says it on the side. That's fine.
They're doing GSP rules.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of streamers all streaming this event with different rules, so just pick one and stick with it.
Yeah, as long as the players agree, I'm cool with however they do it, if they're consistent. Reincarnatus?
Oh,
is that like...
God. Well, I started... you were talking about you only live once, and now I started to talk about reincarnation, and then I got halfway through, and I was like, Carnitas! And now I've invented a Dia de los Muertos themed carnitas pork dish.
I feel like you should not make a big deal of that, because it feels culturally inappropriate.
I can't believe you're high-roading me now. I cannot believe what you're doing.
I would
Just
never.
Backstabbed. Also, I spelled carnitas wrong. Carnatas? Come on, man.
Well, it's because reincarnation, but obviously we get the nod to the delicious carnitas tacos. Yeah, his lunch is so far away.
3 hits. Adds the focus result, spend it. Oh my god, the disrespect from Finn!
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
That right there is why I loathe. I mean, why Finn is such an efficient piece.
Yeah, I hate him.
It's just
He's a rude boy.
And this is like with the volume turned down to 9 instead of all the way up to 11 like it was when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there is technically a penalty, not in this initiative matchup, but the defending, I'll strain myself to add the result for free and then remove it because I've defended was just brutal. Alright. I feel like Chris realizing his Jedi Knight made off with some of Jess Pava's tokens.
34 minutes left. 147 to 44. 103 points. That's all you need.
Alright, so let's think about the path back here for Chris. He needs to roll only crits and evades and have, I think, Benoist roll only blanks or maybe just like do the fastest maneuvers his ships can until they're all off the board. I think is that.
Well, the fastest maneuvers or the most furious?
You know what? Honestly, I think you can go too fast and you can be too furious. So let's give a little bit of both.
All right. Starting our Crits for Chris campaign. Can we get maximum crits on that red Jedi Knight? Bring him back into this match. Yellow.
It would
has lost
be
shields.
I mean, there's a lot of time. It would be an absolutely stunning comeback.
Yeah, man, Bartosz, he's going to be really happy to hear about this one.
Well, I'm missing the reference.
Oh, he's streaming the XTC hub, doing highlights.
Oh, I see. Yes, with the roving camera around the internet.
Honestly, he's got the best job here. One stream gets boring, on to the next one.
Honestly, it is difficult without a team of people feeding you like, oh, there's going to be a really cool thing coming up. Because the game state is static for so long, but like the exciting moments are the, oh my god, I can't believe that fit. The barrel roll was fantastic. Or the actual dice rolls are easier to catch, but without people feeding you the timing of when to switch, it's actually pretty difficult. Yeah, Apostasis and chat saying this whole match could go in the highlights. Just absolutely brutal. But you're not wrong.
Whatever. You bumped into red, shoot through onto yellow, kill it with your maximum critage.
Well, he got a free token too.
You're right. Strain.
So Rose can unleash a banger that can't do much about. Yellow also got a banger, just waiting to be unleashed. Why do they think that Jess has a shot? I'm sorry?
Did that not bump? Jedi Knight appears to overlap the obstacle. Did not bump!
My god!
Oh
What?
no! Bartosz, put it on stream! Highlight
Oh,
reel!
no, there is less than a beard hair of space between. God.
Oh my god.
It was the worst possible result.
Oh no. Chris! What has the universe does not want you to succeed? What happened?
Well, that helps. But Jess, of course, has 3 rolls. Oh no!
Oh! Is it
my
obstructed?
Strain. They forgot the strain. Oh, good God. Good God.
Are they not doing it?
Forgot the strain. It's fine. It's over anyway. We're all.
Oh! No.
my sweet lord.
No.
That's it.
I feel like, is this one of those things where like saying GG in the chat just feels like a slap in the face?
I mean, they're still going for some reason.
Well, it's simultaneous fire.
Oh, good. MOV
good
matters.
Double daddy's out. What the?
He got
Half
points.
points
He just
on
needed
yellow.
the one. Oh. Good lord. And that's that.
That's rough. Sorry, Chris. I didn't necessarily. I didn't see the strategy in the approach, but even with that, man, it didn't. He didn't deserve this.
Yeah, opting into the joust against admittedly only slightly stronger opponent, and just getting brutally punished for it.
It started out. It started out so fun with the beans. Remember the beans? Remember when this game was fun?
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's it for this one. Benoist, congratulations, Chris. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Paul, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
That'll do it for this match. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.